In 2024, a couple bought a used Hyundai, kept up with every service, and watched the engine destroy itself before 80,000 miles. They filed a warranty claim. Denied. They sold the broken car at a loss. Months later, they found out Hyundai had already extended the warranty on that exact engine, coverage that applied to their vehicle. They were never told it existed. That story is number one on this list, and it is not the exception, it is the pattern. Every new car comes with a promise. A legal written promise that if something goes wrong through no fault of your own, the manufacturer will fix it. For most buyers, that promise is a big part of why they choose new over used. What the dealership never mentions is that the warranty was drafted by lawyers whose entire job was to find reasons not to honor it. Buried inside every warranty document is a network of conditions, documentation requirements, and procedural tripwires. Miss one, and the promise disappears. Today, we are counting down 10 manufacturers whose warranties are built with more exits than entrances. And if you already own one of these cars, number 5 alone could save you thousands of dollars. To understand why this keeps happening, you have to follow the money. When your car breaks under warranty, the manufacturer reimburses the dealership for the repair. But that reimbursement rate is lower than what the dealer charges retail customers for the exact same job, which means every service department has a built-in financial reason to find a reason your repair does not qualify. Manufacturers know that incentive exists. Some of them engineer their warranty language around it. At number 10, Stellantis, covering Jeep, Dodge, Ram, and Chrysler, ties your powertrain coverage directly to your maintenance documentation. Owners report that a single gap in the paper trail, a receipt you did not keep, a stamp missing from the wrong visit, can create grounds to deny a drivetrain claim that has nothing to do with that missing document. One notation: thousands of dollars gone. At number 9, General Motors gives dealership service advisors wide discretion to classify failures as owner neglect rather than manufacturer defect, in a system where the advisor's employer profits from that classification. At number 8, Volkswagen issues technical service bulletins that quietly acknowledge known defects while framing them as routine software updates, which clouds the legal obligation to reimburse owners who already paid for the same repair themselves. When Illinois passed a law to close that loophole, Volkswagen sued the state and called consumer protection legislation, direct quote from their own court filing, crony capitalism. They lost, but a company willing to fight a state government rather than pay warranty claims is telling you something important. And we are still only at number 8. Number 7 is Ford, and this one comes with receipts. Ford paid $5.83 billion in warranty claims in 2024, a 22% increase from the year before. When those numbers went public, Ford's stock had its worst single-day collapse in over 4 years. Now, some of that represents Ford actually paying claims, which is what a warranty should do. But when costs spiral this badly, the internal response is always the same. Documentation requirements tighten. Adjuster discretion narrows. Owners with legitimate defects find themselves in disputes over whether their problem qualifies or gets classified as within normal operating parameters. 4 words that can justify denying almost anything. Number 6 is a trap that catches people at the exact moment they think they are protecting themselves. When a Ram or Chrysler buyer gets sold an extended warranty at the finance desk, that contract often looks manufacturer-backed, but is actually administered by a third-party company the buyer has never heard of. The Federal Trade Commission has taken enforcement action against multiple companies running this exact scheme, collecting premiums for years, then denying claims on technicalities or dissolving entirely. New companies with different names replace them every time. The dealership earns a commission either way. Number 5 is where this stops being about fine print and starts being about documented betrayal. Hyundai required owners to produce a perfect, unbroken record of every oil change as a precondition for considering engine claims on engines with defects severe enough in some cases to cause fires. Receipt from an independent shop 3 years ago you did not save? Denied. Records lost in a move? Denied. Bought the car used with an incomplete history? Denied. It took a $760 million class action settlement to force Hyundai to begin honoring what owners and courts argued should have been honored from day one. But that settlement was not the end of the Hyundai story. It was the setup for number 1. Numbers 4 and 3 close the gap. BMW's denials often arrive armed with data the owner did not know was being collected. Every modern vehicle contains event recorders that log speed and location at the moment of a mechanical failure. BMW technicians pull that data before a claim is ever submitted. Owners who attended a single track day months before an unrelated failure have reported denied claims citing motorsport use, proven by their own car's recorded history. At number 3, Kia, multiple lawsuits describe a pattern where owners bring vehicles in with early warning symptoms, engine knock, oil loss, power loss, and are told the condition is within acceptable parameters. They keep driving. The engine fails completely. When they return for coverage, owners allege the denial is based not on the original warning visit, but on the destroyed condition of the engine at total breakdown. The gap between the first complaint and the final failure becomes the evidence used against them. Courts are currently deciding whether that is negligence or something more deliberate. Either way, the owner pays. In 2024, Hyundai extended the warranty on Lambda. Two 3.3-liter engines in 2013 through 2019, Santa Fe models to 15 years or 150,000 miles. Real coverage, real money. Except they delivered it through Technical Service Bulletin 24 EM003H, a document marked for dealer use only. No letters to owners, no public announcement, no notification to the people the coverage was built to protect. Jason and Allison Burns did not find out until January 2025, months after their engine had failed under 80,000 miles, months after Hyundai denied their claim, months after they sold the broken car at a loss and bought a replacement. Their federal lawsuit alleges Hyundai and its dealerships intentionally concealed the warranty to avoid paying claims, letting dealers buy broken cars cheaply and sell owners replacements under what the filing calls false pretenses. Hyundai has not been found liable. These are active allegations. But the bulletin is public record. The owners were not notified. And a couple sold their car at a loss for a problem that was already covered. Here's the thread connecting all 10. The warranty was never designed to be easy to use. It was designed to look comprehensive enough to close the sale and create just enough friction that most people give up before they collect. Your defense starts today. Keep every receipt. Document every service visit regardless of where you take the car. Run your VIN on nhtsa.gov because recall repairs are free and completely separate from warranty claims. And before you sign anything at the finance desk, find out who actually administers that extended contract. Because the moment your engine is in pieces is the worst possible time to find out what your warranty actually covers. Hit subscribe. We cover everything the dealership will not tell you before you sign.